to relax is everything. We are at Yogashala, and you guys have a brand new location. We are on Mill Street in Waterdown, and it is all about the practice of restorative yoga. Lindsay, it is lovely in here.
Yes, thank you.
It's gorgeous.
Thank you.
You guys have done such a great job.
Thank you.
And you're right beside your Pilates studio.
We are.
How convenient.
I know. We couldn't help but jump into the space when it came available.
Yeah. And how long you guys been here for now?
In this current space?
Yeah.
Like, we've been open for maybe 2 weeks.
Oh, wow. So we're just getting the very beginnings of it. I love that.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, talk to me a little bit about restorative yoga. And you know that we've been focusing a lot on women's health this week on Morning Live. Tell me how the two kind of incorporate into each other.
Yeah, absolutely. So in general, restorative yoga is a really supportive practice. You know, you're using these props, bolsters, blankets, all these things to really support the body, because you really don't want to use a lot of muscle and bone to hold you up. You want to be completely supported in this practice because it's about restoring, reconnecting, stress relief. It's really good for your nervous system, and it actually impacts your sleep a whole lot.
Oh my gosh, I need to do this.
Exactly.
I need to do this because I feel like as women, especially, we carry so much. Not to say that men don't carry,
yes, agreed.
but as women, like our brain is always moving. We're always thinking about the next thing. We've got our careers, we've got our kids, we've got caregiving responsibilities for elderly parents. Like we have so much on our plate.
Exactly. And so I think a practice like this is hard to sometimes make time for because it feels maybe not productive. A lot of people refer to it as like lazy yoga, but it's honestly, it's so beneficial for you. Again, just those things I just mentioned. It's good for like just slowing down, again, stress relief, nervous system. And so all that stuff plays a part. Again, women's health, everything you mentioned. As we age and get older, we need to slow down and make time for this. And it really also complements all maybe the active stuff we're doing in our lives. If you're a gym goer, you go to yoga or whatever, running, it's really beneficial to add this type of practice in as often as you can.
And is this kind of it? Like, is this what you guys do for like a full hour?
Well, you do probably maybe 4 to 5 different postures in an hour.
Okay.
So the kind of the magic is in holding for minimum 5 minutes, but upwards to 20. And I was thinking about it this morning. It's almost like when you go on vacation and it takes you a few days to like settle. Yeah. It's like that kind of thing.
It takes you a few minutes to settle.
It takes you some time to settle. Totally. So you need to get to that point to then really relax and let go.
And that's almost when you're releasing, right? Like that's probably your nervous system like thanking you for 100%. Calming down for a hot minute. Because we don't do enough of that.
No.
Now the sound bathing that's kind of incorporated into this. Tell me a little bit about that.
I mean, it adds this layer to the practice that just gives us that deeper connection, the sound, the vibration. It does something, again, to the nervous system, to, the stress. It just is this beautiful complement, and again, just takes it to that next level to really ground us and bring that greater balance. And so
I'm going to stay here for the rest of the day. Yay. I've decided I'm not going back to work. I'm just going to hang out at Yogashala. With that being said, there's so much more coming up here for Women's Health Week on Morning Live. Make sure you stay with us. Well, we have started to restore our bodies here at Yogashala, but now we're going to focus more on restoring our mind by working with some meditation and some breath work. Sherry, thank you for joining us. Tell me a little bit about this type of practice.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming in, Emily. As you experienced, there is restoration for the body and then restoration for the mind. So a meditation practice helps you to reset the mind, recalibrate maybe what's going on in your life from a cognitive perspective.
Okay, and like breath work is so important, especially when you're feeling anxious, when you're feeling stressed, when you've just got so much coming at you, you're just very overwhelmed. People always say that breathing can help you re-regulate yourself.
Absolutely. And so what we do here is teach you the tools and the skills to find your breath again, giving you simple techniques to stop, pause, take a moment to feel your breath. This helps to regulate the nervous system, bring you back to a place of perhaps clarity, resets the mind focus, and it allows you to just bring more energy into your body, because sometimes that's all we might need.
And sometimes, like, I know for myself, I find it really hard to meditate or do breathing exercises on my own because there's too much noise. There's too much noise going on in my brain, and I lose focus so quickly. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna focus, and then I'm like, corn, I need to get that for dinner. Oh, soccer practice, right? Okay, what am I gonna wear to that gala? Like, it takes over.
Exactly.
But if you're in a room and someone's kind of reminding you.
That's right. Yeah, so we use techniques like focusing on sound, focusing on breath. We do gentle movement to begin so that the body becomes relaxed. It's like the princess and the pea theory, right? If something's kind of nagging at you, you can't possibly drop in to feel breath.
It's true.
And to truly get the benefits of a meditation.
Yeah.
So we move a little bit, we focus on the breath, and then it's just the art of concentration is really the essence of meditation.
That's so interesting. It honestly, whenever I come in and talk to you guys, I think, man, I really need to get into this. And it's so easy to get into. You just have to make the time.
Right. And so what we're doing here at the Well by Yogashala is we're carefully curating quick 45-minute pause meditation classes that are going to happen throughout the week, morning, midday, and evening, so that it is accessible for the busy people working at home in our community, those who are working in businesses in our community.
And then
also
come on your lunch break.
That's right. Yeah, come as you are.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. Yeah, you don't have to come in full yoga gear?
No, you don't. You can come in your business suit and we'll make it accessible for you. Yeah.
Oh, this is incredible. Okay, well, coming up, we're gonna head next door. I'm gonna do some Pilates. They've got some pretty funky machines over there. I'm a little scared, not gonna lie, Sherry. It's gonna hurt, but it's gonna be worth it in the end. So make sure you stay with us. Okay, we have moved next door here at Well, and Reformer, this is what it's called, this machine that we're on, right?
Yes, this is a Pilates reformer machine, yes.
Okay, so this is the beautiful Pilates studio that's been here, and I'm excited to try this. I'm a little nervous, Sherry. Give me a little lowdown of the machine and what these girls are doing.
Sure. So the reformer is a spring-loaded machine, and what it does is it gives you resistance against your body. It moves in a couple different directions. You can see here, the ladies are moving their arms right now. So this is about strengthening and working their chest, their back muscles. We also can move through the bottom part of our body, through our legs, and work our quadriceps and hamstrings. So the benefits are huge.
Next level, I bet.
Next level.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't be scared though.
I am a little.
We can modify to all bodies. Yeah.
Okay, I like the modification. So what do I need to do to start?
So I want you to please lie down and bring your head right down to the shoulder.
I see. I get it. I get it. Oh boy. Okay, so I'm doing like full knees over. Okay. Here we go.
And then I'm going to hand you these. I'm going to hand you these straps. Yeah. The tension is light. Okay. All right. Have you done Pilates before?
No. Well, I mean, I had a VHS of Pilates once.
Okay. So it's really about controlling your breath and keeping a deep core connection, because we're strengthening our abdominal muscles while we're working here. So bring your arms straight up.
Okay.
Straight up off of your chest. Straight up.
Oh, this way.
Straight up this way.
Oh,
You got it. And then I want you to push a little bit into the straps with your palms, getting a little bit of tension in the arms. Do you feel that now?
Okay,
for your
I
back?
do, yes.
Bring your knees to tabletop.
Okay.
And then widen your arms just a little bit. Take a deep breath in here. As you exhale, I'd like you to row your arms down by your sides and feel your lat muscles. These are the back of your shoulders, moving your arms down. Inhale, you lift the arms up. We'll do it again. Exhale, now deepen into your core body and draw your arms down by your sides. Good, so we're lengthening through and toning the muscles through our back, and then exhale, we're strengthening as we pull down. Let's open our arms out to a T now. Keep the arms down by your sides next time, and then you're going to open your arms out to the side. Good, and then maybe hug them down.
Oh,
there you go. Yeah.
I'm so out of shape. That's all I'm really learning from this exercise, is that I really need to get out more and move my body.
So the reformer is multifaceted. There's literally hundreds of exercises that we can modify and do on this piece of equipment. Why it's so great for women's health? Because it's strengthening, but it's also delicate on the joints. Okay, so we're stressing the joints in a positive way, which then gives an overall health benefit to our exercise.
Absolutely. Well, as we continue working on the reformer, we've got so much more coming up. Is it supposed to hurt my stomach?
Yes.
Okay, good. Make sure you stay with us. There's so much more coming up from Yogashala. Whew. Another class that they do here focuses on strength training. Now, Sandra, tell me how important it is for women to participate in something like this as we get older.
Yeah, for sure. So one of the things that we have to focus on as we age is preventative medicine. And so we often are very reactive when things happen to our bodies. But instead of being reactive, there's ways in which we can really improve the function of our bodies as we age. So that should start at a young age, right? We shouldn't have to wait till, we're in our late 60s, 70s before we start focusing on things like osteoporosis, cardiovascular disease, any of the health of the pelvis and our pelvic floor. All of those things are really important to focus on as we age.
Of course.
So one of the exercises that we do in this class, which is our Strong and Steady program, and so this focuses on that preventative medicine and healthy aging. So in this particular practice here, we're asking people to come into a posture which is relaxing on the block with your forearm and then just moving that wrist back and forth. And it's just a light weight. Some women or participants will do this without weights. Others will use a heavier weight depending on the strength of that forearm. But what you're really focusing on is on the wrist. So we know that fractures of the wrist, of the hip, are risks that we have. Yeah, they're very common. And so we want to make sure that the mobility of that wrist is continuing to be strengthened. And then you can just take it and go side to side. So moving into a lateral posture here of the wrist.
So it's these tiny little exercises that you don't necessarily think about, but they can have such a lasting impact on your wellness as a whole.
Absolutely. So, just even coming to classes like the Strong and Steady has so many health benefits. So, part of this class too, we get into a little bit more work with our quadriceps, the strengthening of our core, our back muscles, but then we're also incorporating yoga practice into it as well. So we like to do a bit of a fusion where we're working the muscles and strengthening, but we're also, coming into that yoga practice where it's more the mind, body, spirit, right? Where you're having that connection of the breath work that we talked about, the mindfulness practice. And then also what's really important when I hear a lot of our clients talk about is this ability to connect with others. So one of the things that happens when we age is we become isolated.
And less social.
Right, so less social. So having a space that we can come to find that social connection with others is so important. It's much different than, going on YouTube and, other different modalities that you can access exercise, but to actually come into a space like this and feel that connection and that energy from others is so important. And it's something to consider with our mental health and wellness, right? Is being able to have those relationships, that connection with others, and feeling that energy exchange between people.
It's amazing. Well, thank you so much for having us today. We have learned so much. Your website for people that want to get in touch with you.
So Yogashala.
Yogashala.waterdown.com.
The Waterdown, you got to put in the Waterdown.
Yeah, that's right.
Yogashala.waterdown.com. And of course, we're going to have all this information on our website at chch.com as well. So again, thank you so much for having us.
Well, thanks for coming today, Emily.